Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm checking out the Garzini Leggera card holder and Leggera card holder with ID window. Let's check them out. I really should mention the unboxing experience when it comes to Garzini wallets. They really have it down pat. So you slide this little drawer open and we have this little pamphlet here, and then right here we have the Garzini Leggera card wallet, still wrapped in some paper, and of course the card holder with ID window is going to come very, very similar, as you can see right here. So I'll give you guys a nice close-up of the Garzini Leggera card holder right here, and the Leggera card holder with ID window right here. And while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about some of the features. So the Leggera card holder can hold up to 7 cards in its 4 anti-slip pockets, while the Leggera card holder with ID window can hold up to 6 credit cards in its 3 anti-slip pockets. And both feature a nifty elastic pull tab for its middle pocket. Both card holder and card holder with ID window are handcrafted from top grain leather, and they're both available in 3 different colors. The colors that I have here are brushed brown for the card holder with ID window and brushed cognac for the normal card holder. Now Garzini claims both wallets are RFID protected, and according to my RFID test, I can say that yes, they are RFID protected. I tested every single pocket, even the ID window, and yeah, it passed with flying colors. They both have a 30-day money-back guarantee and backed by a 2-year warranty. Alright, so that's enough of the quick features. Let's talk dimensions. So both of these wallets come in at 4.13 inches by 2.95 inches and have a thickness of 0.19 inches. And I couldn't find what they weighed on the website, but by my weight test, the card holder comes in at 0.9 ounces, that's 26 grams, and the ID window card holder comes in at 0.8 ounces, that's 22 grams. Alright, so let's talk about these for a second. When I found out Garzini was making these 2 minimal card holders, I was pretty excited. I'm a big fan of Garzini. I think they do great work. I actually did a video on them in the past, and if you guys want to check that out, I'll put a link below in my description box. But that review was on their magic wallets. These are just minimalist card holders. And as card holders go, these are great. Check out this clean and simple design they have going on here. We have a super thin profile here at 0.19 inches, and it's beautifully designed and handcrafted here. So if I give you guys a nice close-up, very nice stitching here we have going on. We got the 4 pockets right here on this card holder. We have 2 pockets right here in the front, 1 middle pocket that features the elastic pull tab, and another pocket on the opposite side. Then down in the corner we have the Garzini logo stamped and this little deal going on right here. And then if I hold up side by side the Leggera card holder with the ID window, you can see they look very similar on this side, but when I turn it around, instead of having the 2 pockets, we just have a single see-through ID window. That ID window has a little thumb slot so you can push up whatever card or ID that you have stuffed in there. And it boasts the same middle pocket with elastic pull strap here. And my first impressions of these were, these are very high quality feeling wallets. Garzini uses top grain leather here, and it feels great. And if you guys love the smell of leather, as you know I do, you're gonna love these. They just smell awesome. Oh man, I cannot get enough of that smell. And it's worth noting, these are 2 classy looking card holders. If you're looking to class up your EDC, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these 2 card holders here. Alright, so how does it function? So the Leggera card holder here can hold 7 cards in its 4 pockets. And I just took the liberty to stuff 4 cards in here, so 1 card in each pocket, as you can see right there. And yes, they say this can hold 7 cards, so that means 3 more cards in here. And I'm guessing 1 more card in each of these outside pockets. So there we go. I just took the liberty again to stuff those other 3 cards in here. And as you can see, it's adding a lot of thickness to this card holder. And I was really hesitant to put the maximum amount of cards in here because I just don't think you should double up the cards in these outside pockets here, because it just makes these pockets on the outside so tight and somewhat difficult to get the cards out. So just from my experience, I wouldn't recommend the maximum amount of cards in this card holder at 7. I would recommend 4, just 1 in each pocket. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'll take out the excess cards that I put in here, and already it's feeling a lot better with only 4 cards in this card holder. And of course it has that nice convenient pull tab right here in the middle for your most used card. At least that's what I was using it for, my most used credit card right here dead center with the pull tab. Because it's just so much easier just to pull that tab and grab your card out than fumble around with these outside pockets, even though this outside pocket on the bottom is pretty easy to put your card in and slip it right out. And it should be noted that this outside card right here, right under the elastic pull tab, that little tab right there is a little stopper, as you can see. If you just like to slide your card up as so, you can see that tab stops it from just easily sliding up with your thumb, which is not a deal breaker at all. Obviously, you can just pry out your card like this, but if you just like to slide your card out as so, like the other side, you can't really do it here because that stopper, or I keep calling it a stopper, but it's that elastic pull tab, is right in the way. But what about if you're a cash carrier? So there's not really a pocket designated for carrying cash. I have $3 American here folded into quarters. And what I would suggest is take out one of the cards here, maybe even keep that one here and take that card out, the one that's under the pull tab, and just slip in your cash just like that. And of course, the Leggera card holder with ID window is going to function the exact same way, but except for having two card pockets on the one side, it's just going to have that see-through ID window. So this pocket is perfect for a driver's license or just an ID card to get into work. But just keep in mind that yes, this is RFID protected. So if you have an RFID card or badge that you use to enter a building, this won't work. And I'm just as surprised that this is actually RFID protected because it's just a piece of plastic. But in my RFID test, it did not go through this. And carrying these card holders for the last few days, they are extremely pocketable. Obviously, this is so thin right here, you can barely feel this in your pocket while you're walking around. And yeah, you can even put this in your back pocket. But I stopped carrying wallets or card holders in my back pockets years ago, so it's always gonna be a front pocket carry for me. All right, so what are my final thoughts on the Leggera card holder and card holder with ID? I think they're great. I think if you're looking to slim down your EDC, I don't think you can go wrong with either of these choices. They're both made of top grain leather. They both have a very high quality feel to them. They're just very clean looking, very classy, and extremely functional. And I've always been a fan of the elastic pull tab on wallets or card holders, but the longevity of it, I can't really speak for that because I've never carried one long enough to find out if this ever would break or if the elastic here would lose its elasticity. Because you're going to be carrying this wallet for years and possibly pulling this tab 1,000 times over, and I just don't know if it's going to last. And I do like the fact that these can hold between 6 and 7 cards respectively, but I wouldn't recommend it. The point of carrying either one of these two card holders is to slim down your carry, and holding 7 cards in this just doesn't feel right. I think 4 cards here and 3 cards here would be the maximum. And if you only carry 4 cards in this card holder and want to carry cash, you'd have to double up one of the pockets and use one of the pockets for cash. The same deal here with the card holder with ID window, except you'd have to double up your cards here, 2 cards here in the middle, your ID right here, and use this outside pocket for cash. Obviously, those are just my suggestions. You can do whatever the heck you want if you buy these. But when I was carrying these, that's exactly how I used it, and it just worked best for me. So overall, would I recommend the Garzini Leggera card holders? Absolutely. Especially the card holder right here with 4 pockets. It's got 4 pockets, can hold up to 7 cards, and it's only $44.95 as opposed to 3 pockets here with the ID window at $49.95. So you're paying $5 extra for the ID window here and 1 less pocket. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think of the Garzini Leggera card holder and card holder with ID window? And yes, I'm aware I've been calling these something different for the whole video, Leggera. I'm probably butchering the name anyways. But regardless of how they're actually pronounced, if you guys are interested in either one of these, I will have links below in my description box. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!